Hi wrestling fans, thanks for clicking the dreaded D-Rose report. Bryan Danielson's been added to the Christian and Miz appearance at WWE's FCW show June 9th, Melbourne, Florida. So he's really not gone. I'm not sure. I can't believe a lot of those, most of those NXT people, they're going to put them in other positions. They'll be back. They may put them all under a mask. Who knows? WWE Champion John Cena, he joined a Twitter on Monday and has already gotten over 22,000 followers for some reason. See what he does during the day, I guess. Obviously, Cena's dealing with some criticism on the social network, though. This is kind of funny. Cena wrote the following on his last night's his response to some of the fans. He says, "Guys, I'm sorry to disappoint, but what you see on TV is what you get." And he said, "That's pretty close to me in real life. Sorry if you think I'm watered down. I've been called worse." And probably on this show too. TNA is going to be holding TV tapings at Universal Studios in Orlando, July 12th and 13th, and 26th, 27th. If you're around that area, stop on by. See Rob Van Dam. He's going to be taking on Jeff Hardy and Abyss for the TNA World Title as the main event of this weekend's TNA live events. Other matches going to be Mr. Anderson taking on Jeff Jarrett, the Beautiful People taking on Taylor Wilde and Sarita. Desmond Wolfe taking on Abyss. Beard Money versus Inc. Incorporated. Taz versus Brian Kendricks. And it's been said that not very much interest right now from TNA regarding Shelly Martinez coming back. A fan campaign, those recently started online that Sherry supported trying to get her back with the company. I'd rather have her front with the company myself. Ooh, I got a movie of, I think it's called Obsession or something like that. I don't forgot the name of it now. She's just wonderful, and it's kind of a fetish thing, but who cares? Kurt Angle is scheduled to appear in action next week. TNA's Impact taping that will air on May 20th. Eric Bischoff's been talking about doing some sort of a show he's been running to the Spike TV about this summer as sort of like a WWE's Tough Enough. But, since Eric's spending their money, he's not going to want to spend his money on that because WWE didn't do so good with Tough Enough. If they did, they'd have had it on instead of NXT. And maybe they should have. Cody Rhodes, he's going to be pairing with his sons, Goldust and Cody at, did I say Cody Rhodes? Dustin Rhodes is going to be appearing with his sons, Goldust and Cody at WWE Developmental Show in July 9th in Kissimmee, Florida. April 30th episode of Friday Night SmackDown did a low 1.7 with about 2.7 million viewers. WWE is pushing, I'll get off of the news here for a second. WWE is pushing everybody in their company to get on Twitter. So they are going to be monitoring a lot of that, and I think if they care, I may be wrong about that. If they care, they can find out actually what people think about each one of their wrestlers that way. But they'll have to monitor and listen and look and maybe act upon that. But that hasn't happened at all. I don't know if it's ever happened. But anyway, they could do that. It appears WWE website team wrote the original story for Raw, last week. And in a script that was changed before it hit the air, and they just got the information wrong. Don't know which. Anyway, the following is a sentence from WWE's official Raw report on Monday Night Raw before it was edited. This is the way it was supposed to go. It says the drama continued to unfold as the rated R superstar attacked the Viper while his former wife prepared to unleash the Cougar Splash on him. Oh! Anyway, happily for Orton, he extradited himself from Edge and trained his fury on Vicky. So Vicky was apparently going to be on the top rope getting ready to jump on Orton. And that would have been it. Orton would have, it had smashed ribs and everything, pelvis. Anyway, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, by the way, he's going to be appearing with his son at WWE Developmental Show in Winter Haven, Florida, June 26th. WWE has posted a new job ad on VarietyMediaCareers.com for a VP of talent brand. The job description reads this way. This is the guy they just fired the other day for sexual harassment. Anyway, the VP, Talent Relations and Management, is responsible for building, managing WWE's superstar brand. He or she will be in charge of setting strategic directions and guiding the team with the developmental of the talent brand's marketing initiatives for the company. I don't think anybody done that, had that position before. John Cena wrote on his Twitter that he was in the studio recording a song with rapper Bumpy Knuckles. I like that. for his movie Legendary that comes out in September. Cena said that he was thinking about recording another album. No! Former WWE member diva Stacey Carter, legs, and wrestler Kazarni. That didn't last long. Anyway, they were backstage last week at TNA Impact tapings, visiting friends. Documentary type footage was seen in TNA lately. Is being filmed by Jason Hervey of the Wonder Years fame and business partner to Eric Bischoff. Jeremy Buck of TNA, Generation Me, suffered a concussion at an independent show this past weekend. Saw a doctor and he'll be fine. Normally you see stars, but I've never had that kind of a concussion. I've seen a doctor. The tag team from Team 3D Wrestling School named Los Bandidos made their TNA debut tryout, I guess, last week at the Impact tapings, losing to Generation Me. They were managed by former WWE star, TNA star Simon Diamond. Diamond introduced, he was introduced as El Grande Wizard, and played off of the former, WWE deal, Grand Wizard. If you remember him, you got to be old if you do. The judo instructor, by the way, on Raw this past week in Maurice's segment was Kido, the Flying Hawaiian, independent wrestler from the Northeast. And why do they call him the Flying? Because he hit the mat fairly quick. Brian Daniels, Michael Tarver, Skip Sheffield, they were listed on the WWE's NXT roster, but have a red and laminated cover over their face. After the three NXT rookies were eliminated last night on the show, WWE confirmed that another rookie will be eliminated on next week's show. Chop, chop. As a ratings disappointment in its own right, the TNA Impact was clearly doing little to impact the weekly Raw ratings. By the way, they wasn't taking anything away from Raw, I don't believe. Monday's edition of WWE Raw, the first to air without the competition from TNA in weeks, saw virtually no ratings benefit from TNA moving back to Thursday. According to PWTorch.com, the show posted a 3.05 rating off of the hours of 3.0, 3.1. The figure right now is in line with the show's what it was doing against Impact in April. Total viewership was just about 4.5 million people, up from last week of 4.3. So, no harm, no foul. Where am I at? Let's see, about a minute left. Cody Rhodes is going to be appearing at the Northgate Ford, Cincinnati, Ohio. I think I told you about that. WWE's Unified Tag Title champion is going to be appearing at WWE Developmental Show Wednesday, June 16th, Deland, Florida, at the Volus, whatever it is, County Fairgrounds. R-Truth going to be appearing at Best Buy in Detroit, Michigan. What else have I got? Let me go down here at the bottom. WWE Hall of Famer Terry Funk has the following to say about WWE's Hall of Fame interview this weekend on Slam Wrestling. He said the Hall of Fame is a wonderful moment. There was such a great bunch of guys in it. I'm not trying to run anybody down, but it's about the turnstiles is what it's becoming. People in and out of there. Really, he said, one person doesn't want you, you're not in it. And it's really, is that really a true Hall of Fame? So he's saying people actually need to be in it, should be in it. If they want to draw ratings next year on the Hall of Fame, get Macho Man, the Warrior, get Lex Luger, get some people in there that's going to draw and you do better ratings. Hey, I got to go.